You see, I like my scores like I like my dates. Across the street and unaware they're being watched. Ha ha! Yes, this will do very nicely. Very nice place you've got. Very chic. Nothing like a bourgeois bank robber to remind me of how strange Los Santos has become. In my day, the psychos at least had the dignity to be psychotic. Nowadays, it's all about home furnishings and going straight. All right, you ready? Because this is it. Well, it's not it, but it's something very big. It's not quite ready yet, but I wanted to see how you're doing. What I've got is a Fleeca Bank franchise. And it's nothing too complicated. There's no buy-in. Now, normally, there would be a buy-in. You would put in money up front, we would arrange the job, and you would pull it off. But this time, I'll cover the upfront costs. Call it the price of getting a look at you. And there's no risk to you. Unless, of course, you count getting locked up or shot. So, you ready? What do you think? You got questions, comments, concerns? All right. What are you waiting for? Let's go see this place. Get in. Take us to the Fleeca on Western Highway, near Chumash. Word of warning, we're on the job right now, so don't let the cops notice you. If they come after us, we call it off. So, my taciturn friends, I suppose you want to know how we're doing this. Well, funny you should ask. We're driving out to the bank, taking a look at it, picking up some equipment, and then heading back to make our plans. Not very complex at all. We're not going in, we're not poking. Hey! We're not poking it with a stick. We're just sitting back and taking a look. You see, I like my scores like I like my dates. Across the street and unaware they're being watched. Ha ha!
So what is going on? We have the first part of the heist where all we first got to do is drive up to the Fleeca Bank while Lester talks about a whole bunch of random ass crap for a shit long time. So I did try and make this video as short as I can. So guys, as always, please enjoy.
There it is. Take a look. Drink it in. I've patched into their security feed on my cell. Take a look. What are we looking at? Small joint, not much security. Staff won't give a crap, especially about the deposit boxes. Customers will probably be thinking how to turn this into a screenplay. The boxes are in the back behind a safe door. We want box number 167. Yeah, it's right on the highway with good access. That works for you. You can get out quick, but it'll also work for the cops. Speed up their response time. Okay? Okay. Enough of this peeper crap. Let's go to the garment factory.
So in this part we go all the way back to Les's factory, but as we're going back, for the person who is in the passenger seat of the car, they get a little maze, kind of like Snake, except the barriers are all over the place and you have to navigate through up and down using your D-pad. As you can see, I just screwed up that turn. So guys, so far this first heist has been quite a lot of driving. The fun starts a little bit later, but it's a start for heists, and we'll be going through the more advanced heists soon enough.
I should be using my cane.
Hey.
Now it's back to the apartment.
So this part of the heist, we have to get all the equipment that this woman in the back seat has packed for us, and we go back to the apartments.
I like to think of it as investing in new talent. And until you and me start playing low-rent Bonnie and Clyde, that's the way it's gotta be. Okay. Now, Paige, we'll set up a board for you, won't you, Paige?
I'd let you do it if you could reach. I mean, I didn't see any milk crates for you to stand on.
Mm-hmm. The most important thing to look for in an employee is respect. You can't get anything done without respect. Where was I? Yes, the room. Paige is setting up this board on which you will plan your scores. You'll use it to set out all the prep work you need to do, select your crew, figure out how the take from a score should be split up. So you need a crew to take a score. But only one person can be in charge. Respect. Isn't that right, Paige?
Blow me.
All right. You're only gonna need one thing for this job. It's a high-speed armored car. Now, instead of getting one legitimately and leaving a nice long paper trail to your front door, you're gonna be jacking one from a nasty Korean crew and leaving a nice long paper trail to their door instead.
This is good to go.
Okay, here's your board. Good. And when you're ready to move on the car, go over it, study the plan, tick it off the list. You must be methodical. This isn't just a dumb crime. Oh, there is an element of that, huh? Oh. And when you've got the car, we'll come back here and talk bank jobs. Bank jobs.
Once again, we are on our way to fetch the armored car now. So this is where things get a little more interesting, but there's still a crap ton of driving. And then we're just gonna make our way up here and into the next phase.
Any cops or gangsters or whoever you've got coming after you and bring it to my garment factory. And try not to damage the car too much. You can't rob a bank in a wrecked car.
So in this part of the heist we go all the way back, and this is where things get a little more fun and a bit more intense, because over here we've got this armored car which we have to get back, and we cannot damage it during the course of our return trip. We also get achievement for under 6% damage.
Okay, I'll look after this. Lester will come by your place when you're ready to go.
Ah, your first time. You know, the first times. Well, it's never easy. There won't exactly be fireworks. You know, it'll be vaguely awkward and disappointing. You know, you probably stick the wrong thing in the wrong part, and you'll finish too early, and you won't be able to make eye contact afterwards. But new worlds will open up. Something will have changed. You know, new opportunities, new risks. And that's when you'll remember that old Uncle Lester was here for you, holding your hand, you know, guiding you through it. And then you'll feel a little creeped out, but you're gonna repress it, squash it down, and we'll never talk about it. Okay? Okay? Okay. First time, Fleeca. Woo! It's a two-man score, right? One of you drives, keeps the heat off of you. The other goes into the bank, goes to the specific safety deposit box. Then you get out of there, you get in that fast armored car, and you get the hell out of that place. Then once you're clean, once you got no heat on you, come see me, give me the box, and you get paid. Okay. You know, like I said, it is your first time, so don't expect too much. There are wild, insane, mind-blowing orgies in your future. Orgies! But, you know, we all gotta start somewhere. Good luck!
So we have finally made it to the final heist. So over here what we got to do is some more driving, go all the way back to Lester's garment factory, and from here we just have to get the new armored car and head on over all the way back to the Fleeca Bank, where we will eventually wait for our second person to do all the drilling and first tap in through that game, through the security codes of the bank, and shortly after that we will make our amazing escape, eventually getting away with some sort of pilot, which you will see soon enough. So during this part the guy took a shit long time, excuse me, but he literally wasted so much time. As you can see, I decided to take a walk around, just screw around for a while. It was crazy, and then I just had to drive off, and he finally did it. So this was the main reason we did not finish our elite challenge, which could have been to get it under 6 minutes time, but we did take 8 minutes and 30 seconds, so that was quite a bummer, $1 million short.
Okay, time to open the vault. Take out your phone and trigger the door. outside. Take out the cameras, quick! You'll be broadcasting live to the LS Bank if you don't shut them down now!
You don't have to shoot me.
So in this part here, we had to wait for the second player to do drilling, which took some time, but not too bad. But while he was doing that, I had to just keep shooting. And as you can see in the lower right-hand corner, there's a intimidation bar, and you had to keep that up to make sure nobody tries any ballsy moves, because you don't want to kill anybody on this first heist.
I can't believe it.
He didn't come this far to end up in the back of a squad car.
This is the final drive-by. As you can see, I think I perfectly executed this, dodging all those police cars, just barely make it in the middle, and shortly we get to the next part, which is our final pickup from the helicopter, as you can see with the magnet.
Show it to me. Ooh, yes, it is the holiday season at the Crest residence, and Daddy's out drinking. Say, passed. If that thing I talked about comes up, I'll call you in. In the meantime, if anyone comes to me, I'll mention you as a reliable pair of hands. Hey, for a first time, that wasn't bad, but don't get clingy.